Welcome back, friends. This is Ramesh Sharma here, and we are watching Laravel Crude Operation series. So, in this series, we are creating Laravel project, that is Laravel Crude Operation project, and this is a part third of this project here. In the previous part, I told you how we can create our layouts. So, we created our layouts here and we added our MD bootstrap. So today in this part we are going to create our whole interface. So we are going to create our welcome.blade.php, our navigation bar in that, and we are going to create our routes, as well as we are going to create our add student page. So now without wasting any time, let's start this. Now we are going to first of all create our header here. So for that I'm going to create a new file that will be our header.blade.php. Save it in the layouts folder. So first of all we have to include it into the layouts folder. So that is our layouts file. So we will write include layouts.header. So why I wrote here layouts.header, because this view will this added include will check for the file in the views folder only from the root views folder root directory. So here it will check. I wrote here layouts in the layouts folder, that is our header file. So header is there. So now I don't want to waste any time for the writing other code there. So because our main motive is to write for PHP. So I'm directly going to paste this our bootstrap navigation bar code here. So you can copy that from the my directory there. So that is our Laravel crude operation repository. So I will leave the link in the video description. So here see that navigation bar I created. These are the simple ones here. So then I created our container. So one container is there. So under that container there is our navbar brand. So here in the href, so first of all I added interpolation here. So in the interpolation I wrote our URL function. So this URL, so I'm going to redirect our user to /URL, means our home route. So as in the web.php, so see that here there are routes here, and in the routes all routes are in the web.php. So all routes are in the web.php. So here this is our first route, this is our home route, and its route URL is equals to / here. So and now here in this route we are rendering our view as welcome. So this is our welcome.blade.php. So this view function will look out the views in the views folder. So in the views folder there is our welcome.blade.php. So this is our welcome. So this is same like our EJS. So here see that this is our button. This is for our bars button for the responsiveness only. Then see that these, forget about these, and this is our navbar nav and ML auto. So ML auto I wrote it's from the margin here. So means margin auto, margin left auto will be there, or means margin left will automatically set. So now there is our navigation bar. So this thing that I used here, so request dot is / this is for the active class here. So now I will remove this for the for now, because I will tell you after creating the routes the problem about this. I will do this from the scratch here. So for now I'm going to delete these. So I will tell you about these in my next video. So just remember about now, for now here like this is URL we added, and we are redirecting to our add URL. Save it. Now when we are going to reload it, so reload it here, see that here we are getting like this. So ML auto is not working actually. So let me write here localhost 8000 So actually ML Auto is not working for now. I don't know why it is not working. So ML Auto will make this to at this side. So forget about that we want. So see that whenever we click on home, now we are in the home route. So whenever we click on add, so whenever we click on add, so it will first of all look for the route. So see that add route came here, so that is our URL. 404 not found. This means that we haven't set our route yet. So now let's add this one also. So first of all we have to create one new folder. So that folder will be our pages folder. So I'm going to write pages here. So under this pages folder I'm going to create one new file. So that file will be add student.blade.php. so add student.blade.php will be there. So here I'm going to just write h1. So this is from add student page. Save this, and now see that when I will go here, so when I will refresh this, nothing is happening here. So it is not finding any route here. So now first of all we have to set this route, this slash add route. So because we are getting this get method here. So this is a get method here. So when I will see that type here localhost slash add, so this will listen for the get method. So now we have to go this. So same like that I'm going to copy this one, right? So see that in the routes folder and in the web.php. So route.get and slash our route will be add. Now we have to render the view. So the view will look for the views folder. So under the views folder, so there is our pages folder. So under the pages folder there is our add student file. See that under the pages folder there is our add student file. So when I will save this, now when I will reload this, now let's see. So see that this is from add student page. So now there is one problem, navigation bar is not there. So why this is happening here? So this is because we haven't extended our layout. So we have to do this same like thing that we did in the welcome.blade.php. So if you don't know about it, please watch my previous video first. So I'm going to write it same thing here. So paste it, and I'm going to cut it and paste it here again. And now let's reload this. See, now we are getting this is from add student page. Our navigation bar is also is there. Wow, this is working successfully. So now what we have to do? So we have to make one form here. We have to make one form. So there will be our name, email, and phone number will be there. Student name, email, and phone number. So these three things we want. So let's create one form here. So in the h1, first of all I will write. So first of all let's create a container here. So here will be our container. So under this container there will be our row. So there will be our row here. So under this row there will be our col md12. So I'm going to write only col md4. So because we are going to use this only col md4. So col md4 for our form, and this will be our offset md4. So offset md4 will be this will make it to the center, and this h1 tag I will do here in the above the row, and its class will be, sorry, not above the row, above the column, and its class will be add student. Sorry, h1 thing will be add student, and its class will be display 4, and after that their font weight will be bold, and bg will be primary. Save it. Not bg, its text will be primary, and text will be also in center, and we need more margin also, so margin in the y-axis will be 2. Now let's save it and now reload it. What we are getting, see that we are getting here beautiful the add student. Now we need form here, so here we are going to create one form. So here it will be shadow, so we need shadow also, so shadow is there. Now there is a one form here, so form action. For now I'm leaving the action, so when we are going to do create operation in our next page, in our next video, in our next part, so there I'm going to tell you how we have to write action here. So because we have to set route for the post method also, like we do in our Node.js. So here we don't need anything, and here we need to create form group. Here it is form group, and here we need input. So input will be text, name will be name only, and here we need placeholder will be full name. Now its class, we need also class here, so its class will be form control. Save it, and now let's see if we are getting this or not. See that now it is looking good, so full name is there. So let's move it further, and here we need also label. So label will be for our name, and here we will write full name. Now let's move further, copy this and paste it again for email, and here for phone number, and this is for email, and here please placeholder will be also email, and here I'm going to write email, and this one for our phone number, so phone, and here we also text want our email, and this will be our number, and here we want contact number, and its name will be phone, contact number, and this phone will be in the this one letter. So now we need one more form group, but this form group will be for our button. So now I'm going to create one button here, so its button type will be submit, and now we need its class, so its class will be button block, and button primary we need, and after that here we have to write add student in the form. Now save it successfully, and now let's reload it. See that it is looking good, but it is not looking perfectly. So what we have to do, so first thing we have to write margin here, so let's do that. So here will be margin y, so that will be 3. Sorry for the background sound, if the background sound is coming. See that now the margin is also looking good, and for the label I also have to add margin also. So for the label I'm going to add class, so class will be margin y will be 1 only. So reload it again. Now it is looking also good. So now this one is not looking good, so we have to add padding also there. So I'm going to write padding to 3. Now when I will reload this, see that now it is looking very good. So add student, and now go to home. You can went home here and then to the add route. Now we completed our interface. Now for today this is enough, and in the next video I will tell you how you can create our create operation, how we can add student, and after next to next video we will start reading our student data, and then we will move to edit, update, and then delete. So at last, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. If you have any queries, then please comment it in my section. I will definitely respond to it. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. So I will see you in the next video.